Hello everybody, and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. The quickest way to the canyon is through the East Gate, so that's actually where we're going to be going to in this episode, but we're not exactly going to go, like, fully in there after this episode, though, because, well, there's a few more side quests, but we'll just say that this is going to be a little sneak preview of going to the canyon area, so we'll just go with that before we get to the major stuff. So anyhow, in the last episode, we did a bit of the post-temple cleanup and everything that goes with it too. So yeah, we'll just head over. But before we actually go to the canyon, though, yeah, there's of course you probably saw that coming. There's gonna be one thing we gotta do. First, there's actually one thing we do need. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need this next one though. In fact, it's actually a requirement because without this one particular mask that we're about to get, you cannot enter the canyon area. So we're gonna go get that out of the way first. And so basically what it is, we're flying over to Milk Road, and there's going to be this one area that we, well, technically you've already been there though, but there's another thing that we can do once we go in there. And we're going to head over to this place called the Gorman Racetrack. Now, if you actually go over to the Gorman Racetrack, well, first, well, if you ever go over there without Epona, you can actually purchase some milk from them, although it's not really necessary though, because you can actually just get some milk for free just by playing a bonus song with the cows. Because yeah, they actually did bring back the feature too. So anyway, here's the Gorman track, and oh shit, 2 Ingos are better than 1, right? Yeah, yeah, that's what they're modeled after. And yeah, of course, once again, they do look like well, they pay an homage to Luigi. So let's say we just go do the Luigi voice there.
Is that pathetic thing your horse? I would have guessed that little thing was a mule for sure. Ain't that right, little brother? Do you think a horse that pathetic would get up if you push control stick forward, or would it run faster if you press A? This guy's funny. Why don't you give us 10 rupees for the chance to race against us? If you win, we'll give you something nice, kid. What do you do? I'm gonna race you. It's a simple race. Just go once around the track. If you can beat us to the finish line, you win. You ready?
Yep, so we're going to be ready for this one. Now, you know, since there's just 2 of the Gorman brothers, yeah, you're actually having 2 opponents to race against instead of 1 like last time. So yeah, basically just go around the track. It is a lot more expanded. Like, unlike with Ocarina of Time, where it's just one plain track as like over in Lon Lon Ranch. This one here, it's actually, it goes with different environments, and there's also some obstacles they gotta watch out for. There's a bunch of trees they have to avoid. There's some grass you can actually cut through, but they don't really give you items. And there's also those fence barricades you can jump over too. You gotta make sure that opponents have enough speed to actually jump over them. There's this one big-ass fence that you'll see later on. You have to make sure opponents that are fastest in order for her to jump over the fence. Like you see just ahead right there. There you go. And also there's some mud pits as well, so you want to make sure not to get on the mud pits. Or opponent will try to jump over them, but you know, should just slows down if you ever get on those mud pits. And then there we go. And it's just a 1-lap race too.
I can't believe we lost. Big bro, I wonder if we can give that to this guy. We got to give him something. Well, he's a kid, so what could he do with it? It should be fine.
And with that, we have the Gyro's Mask, the wandering ninja spirits who appeared at Ikana once wore this.
In exchange, you got to tell anyone where you got this.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Well, we won't tell him yet. Yeah, Suspicious Gorman Brothers, that's a notebook. I also like how the game just like makes fun of the Gorman Brothers. So they go like, hey, you just rubbed them in their faces. That was actually pretty funny. I have to give it that. Anyway, so now that's done. We got the this is actually the mask that we absolutely do need to get to the canyon, because without the mask we can't have any access to it. So we gotta make sure the mask for this one guy to actually acknowledge you as being ready to enter the canyon and help those wandering spirits that are around. And this next area basically involves it's actually supposed to be based off the kingdom of the dead, or undead rather, is what's supposed to be. And unlike all the other areas, this one doesn't. Well, I mean, we'll find out later on, but this one is probably the only area in Termina in which the Skull Kid had absolutely nothing to do with, because like something else actually happened, and so I'm pretty sure it's very much implied that this has already happened in the past, like way before Skull Kid or Majora started doing their shit around in Termina, for what's at least. So anyway, so we're gonna go head over to this area here. So we'll go ahead and put the put that mask on. Well, if I can just head down. Yeah, you want to make sure that if you ever hear those real bomb shoes going across, make sure you stay on Epona first, because remember, Epona is somehow indestructible. Like she is like invincible. She's like a horse goddess or something. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put on the Gyro's mask. I kind of like the design of this one. It looks kind of foreboding, kind of ninja-like.
Yeah, that's a nice mask you're wearing. That is a mask of the leader of the ninjas who once spied on the hilltop castle with a bloodstained history. With that, you may be able to call out their spirits that even now are still wandering. Perhaps you may be able to save the souls that wander beyond here.
So yeah, make sure that you put the mask on when you approach this guy. Otherwise, he won't let you. So so once you talk to him, then he'll acknowledge you as being ready to take on the wandering spirits here. And as we go along, oh, hello there. That's a rather ugly-looking form Goron. This is a Nagiron. Don't get too close to it, and it smells like gunpowder. So these Nagirons, they will try to roll over to you, and they'll try to. Ow! God, that fucking hurts. That was dickhead. Oh god damn it! Ow! That was horrible. Fuck you guys. That hurt. And the guy, whoever's doing that is a dick, and shouldn't be doing that. But anyway, so yeah, well, you want to watch out for those Nagirons as you go away, or as you go along the way, and yeah, they kind of do look like deformed, experimented Gorons or something. What it looks like here. So. Anyway, so here we are in Ikana Valley, and I gotta say, this is actually my absolute favorite place in Termina, because like I was like the whole atmosphere of it, like, you know, the whole vibe and the whole kind of a theme that it's going for with undead spirits. Hey, that's a nice sword you have. You know, lately frightening ghosts have been appearing in swarms in Ikana village across the river. It seems they're the ghosts of Ikana's royal family or something. There's no one living there anymore, so I moved nearby. Now, there's only a curious parent and child living there while they research the ghosts. Did I mention that as one nice sword? Can I see it for a second? How about fuck you? You would not touch my sword. It is my sword. Now, if you actually say yes to this guy, then Tad will actually turn red and attack Sakan here. Yeah, that apparently Sakan lives here. Like, you know, that's the name of the guy who just prances around, and we did see him before, and he's also going to be important for later on too. Anyway, so what you want to do if you put on the Gyro mask right here, this guy here. Master, you called. What are you? Alright, so this is one of those Gyro ninjas that you see right here. Yeah, it's a Gyro, just concentrating on blocking and dodging those sharp swords. So yeah, once you put the mask on, and then what we have to do is that you just have to deflect off those swords he has here. Regrettable, although my rival, you were spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. To cross the valley of Ikana, aim at the river beast with an arrowhead that freezes. Belief or disbelief rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse, that is the way of us Gyro. So yeah, whenever you have the Gyro mask on, you'll see that, you'll hear that Tattle will start going off, and she'll sense that that there's something nearby. And then when you have the Gyro mask on, then these, that's when the actual Gyros start to appear, and you have to fight them. And then once you defeat them, then they'll give you some clues or some trivia about this, about the whole area here. Some stuff, you know, to basically you want to keep in mind for as you go along. And so this is actually going to be our the business scrub that resides right here in this one. And now that we know the location for all the business scrubs, this guy will sell you a blue potion right here, but we don't really need a blue potion at the moment, though. Oh, really? You'll be cursed. Oh, no. You think Link's going to be cursed? Oh, we're going to be fine. I mean, besides, I mean, Link has already dealt with enough shit in the last game anyway. But, so yeah, that was the that should be the last of the business scrub location. So now we know all the areas of it, and it'll be for that one side quest for that one heart piece that we're gonna be gonna be doing in the next episode. So yeah, that's basically what the whole gist of it here. Like if you had the once you put the Gyro mask on, and then you see those ninjas. Now despite the fact that you know the mask is supposed to be it's said to be based off the leader of the ninja or the leader of the Gyros. But the leader of the Gyros doesn't look exactly like that mask that we have right now. It actually just has the same mask as the regular Gyros, the lowly minions or underlings of the actual Gyro, because he wears an entirely different mask. But we'll see it once we get to the get to our next dungeon, where we'll see him and we'll fight him. But a little fun fact here, they actually changed that in the 3DS version to where so now like you know they actually made the mask to where now it's the actual mask, the actual Gyro leader, because that's what it's supposed to be based off of. So I'm actually glad that they changed that 3DS version, because actually it's better like that. It makes so much more sense. to actually have the actual Gyaro leader. So that's actually one thing I will say. I say it's more of a correction than anything for that in the 3DS version. So I'm actually glad about that one. And now there's a Tingle Rev there. It's kind of out of place for him to be here, of all places. But this is actually going to be the last time we'll see a Tingle here in this game because he has one more map for us to purchase. So we're going to go ahead and Taylor here. And then after that, then we won't be seeing you anymore until, well, actually until the Oracle duology, because he actually does appear in one of those games. Can't remember which one though, but we'll actually find out because yeah, we won't be seeing you again until the Oracle games, because that is actually the next Zelda Let's Play that I'll be doing after Majora's Mask. So yeah, there we go. But anyway, yeah, a little more I want to tell about the Ikana Valley. But yeah, I gotta say, this is actually my absolute favorite area in this game because I love the whole atmosphere and the creepy vibe it gets off, and you know the whole theme that's supposed to be based off the undead. It's actually some kind of original and a new idea they have here, and I love it. And not only that though, but the music of the place here, well, not this one, but the variation of the regional phenomena of the place. I fucking love this track. I love it so much. It's also my absolute favorite of all the four variants of this theme. It's such a good track. I love it so much. It really sounds creepy and menacing. It's so good. I love it so much. Ikanic Kingdom was founded on this land stained with a history of darkness drenched in blood. Even now it is a place where troubled, regretful spirits gather. If you are seeking the one who is stronger than you are, you may find strength here. From a group of spirits plagued by lingering regrets. If you have faith in your skills and might, then try saving these wandering spirits. But the earthly price you must pay is 30 rupees. Will you still do it? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. You are a boy of much vigor. Defeat the ladies within the time limit and rest their souls in peace. But if your life energy drops below 3 hearts, I will stop the match. Mercy is the least I can offer. Are you prepared? Yes, we are most definitely prepared. So we're going to go ahead and do this one right here before we end on this video. So this whole thing is a sneak preview. Alright, so we start with the Zami, the youngest of the 4 ghost sisters. Target her when she appears. You got that? Alright, so here we have this little mini game against the Post Sisters. So, as you guys remember the Post Sisters, right? Yes, the very same, well, not exactly the same though, because they weren't Termina though, but, well, I mean, they're based on the same ones, but, yeah, the Post Sisters, you remember them, they were the mini-bosses in the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time. Well, they're back in this game now, and they still use the same strategy as always beforehand, so you can either shoot them the arrows, and if you Z-target them, they'll continue spinning around right at you. This one's Joe, or Joel, of course, for the full name, but they shorten to Joe. So the first 3 Post Sisters, they fight exactly the same as they did in Ocarina of Time in the Forest Temple. Is that, you know, they'll continue spinning around, but then once they drop their guard, and as long as they do so, like once they start to appear, like in their full form, then you can go in and slash them with the sword, or you can actually shoot them with the arrows if you're away from them. They don't really spin at you, because they'll completely protect themselves if they spin. So you can actually just use your shield to deflect against that, and then once they show themselves, then go ahead and slash them with a sword. And then now the first 3 are done. Now we have the last one, Meg. Yeah, shut up, Meg. But yeah, this one, yeah, and also exactly the same. So she'll split into different copies. And whenever she does so, you want to look closely, and whichever the one that spins around is the real one. So once you find the actual one that spins, then go ahead and you can actually Z-target her right there, and then shoot her with the arrows. But if you actually try to move along with her, then she'll try to move away from you as well. So that's actually your only chance against Meg is just shoot her with the arrows as soon as you see the real one. So yeah, it's exactly the same as the last game. Only this time it's not so much of a mini-boss, though. It's actually more of a mini-game that's under a time limit for how it is. It's actually all for a heart piece that we can get here. And fun fact, I don't think I ever mentioned this in my Ocarina of Time Let's Play, but they're actually those names, they're based off the characters from Little Women, so there we go. Anyways, I give it to you, the earthly possession which ladies kept. Take it, Link. And so with that, we have our next heart piece, and so we got 3 pieces here. That is your name, correct? I can read people's hearts. I knew you would be coming here. Now my own soul has been healed too. With that, so yeah, we're basically just you know, healing the souls of the dead people, because you know that's what Link's got to do, and just you know, because they're all wandering spirits, and we got to heal their souls. Which, come to think of it, this actually does become harsher in hindsight, come Twilight Princess. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here, and yeah, this is only just a sneak preview, but we're gonna go ahead and do other things in the next episode. So Next time on Let's Play Majora's Mask, we're going to do just that and do this other side quest before we actually get to the real meat of Ikana Valley. So I will see you guys next time.